Hey everybody, welcome to our weekend check-in video for WSTS-47 Intro to LGBTQ Studies for Saturday, September 24th. Just going to go over a few items as I always do, reminders, clarifications, anything I think you need to know to help you stay on top of things in our course here. So let's get started. First up here is that the scores from Quiz 5 have been posted on Canvas, so do check those out, and I will hand back your Scantrons, of course, in class this coming Tuesday. Next up here is that what we're going to do for next week is work on Chapter 6. It's a fairly long chapter. It's all about the issue of diversity, a word we're all familiar with there, but what does that mean as far as the queer community is concerned? Well, there's some good and bad and ugly about that, actually, as it turns out. Some really interesting content there. There's certainly a real alphabet soup of queer folk these days. You know, the L to the G, the B, the T, the I, the A, probably even more, you probably know. So we're going to talk about all that, which is really interesting, and maybe have some discussion about how you feel that you identify yourself there. And also, you might want to take a look at the Chapter 6 websites that I've got there, and that dedicated website module there on our Canvas course page. Last time I taught this course in the spring, I added this really interesting online queer dictionary, if you will. It's got all these really interesting terms. It's not really extensive, but it's got some terminology in there, whether it's like official scientific stuff or just colloquial terms that people are using these days. So in case you ever heard anything about certain terms, especially referring to like pronouns and such, it's really interesting stuff there. I imagine some of you haven't heard about some of those things, so definitely take a look at that. It's really interesting stuff. I'm going to show it in class too because I think it's really great. So, and that's pretty much everything I wanted to say for the most part here this time, so kind of keeping it short and sweet. We are going to have our Chapter 6 quiz, not next week, but the following week on the following Tuesday there on October 4th. That's when we're going to go ahead and do that, so heads up about that. Otherwise, if you need anything in the meantime, please reach out via email on Canvas, and I'll be glad to get back to you. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I will see you in class next week there. So take care until then. All right, bye-bye.